Sturgeon Bay veterans, Coast Guards, men and women, auxiliary, friends and families. I'm honored to be here, and I'm so honored by the longstanding support of the residents of both Sturgeon Bay and the people from Wisconsin who we serve. You are the real reason we are here today. Quite honestly and personally, you're the reason I'm here today, and a very proud representative of the Coast Guard. Like Captain Desch said, I'm a native, and so in the summer of 1987, on my family's regular sailing trip to Door County, my dad suggested that we make a stop at Coast Guard Station Plum Island. He was really trying to keep me from becoming a dolphin trainer, which is what I really wanted. So we pulled in, and we were greeted by a friendly and welcoming crew of active duty reservists and auxiliary members. They proudly showed me their small station, their comms gear, and their one response boat. And they were truly passionate about helping people, rescuing those in need, and enforcing voting laws, protecting the environment, and being part of such a wonderful community. I was sold. This was an organization that I wanted to be part of, and my dad was happy. I left Wisconsin in 1988 to join the Coast Guard. I'm one of about 40,000 people who serve in the Coast Guard, and one of only about 500 or so that serve in the state of Wisconsin. Although we are the smallest of the armed services, we are the largest active duty contingent in Wisconsin. We have 11 missions that include search and rescue, law enforcement, aids to navigation, ice breaking, marine safety, and national defense, just to name a few. And as you heard from Captain Desch, we have a long, proud history in the Great Lakes, Wisconsin, and of course in Sturgeon Bay. Last fiscal year, the units throughout Lake Michigan and Green Bay saved 56 lives, assisted 846 people, and saved $8 million in property, and facilitated billions of dollars in commercial traffic. In August, on the Coast Guard's 224th birthday, Governor Walker honored us by issuing a proclamation for Coast Guard Day, recognizing the fact that we serve as the nation's frontline agency for enforcing laws at sea, protecting the marine environment, and saving lives. The establishment of the Dunlap Reef Light Station in 1881 began the legacy of Coast Guardsmen calling Sturgeon Bay home. In the past 140 years, assets may have changed. We've gone from rowboats to response boats that can do 50 knots, developed exceptionally capable aircraft with highly trained personnel who pluck people from the perils of Lake Michigan and the Bay of Green Bay, upgraded our Coast Guard cutters with sophisticated equipment, developed incredible search and rescue programs and tools, but there's one thing that has not changed: the dedication of the Coast Guard's men and women to the people of Wisconsin. Throughout Wisconsin, Coast Guard's men and women have established roots in the community and either remain here. Our affectionate term, D9 sailor, is someone who attempts to do most or all of their career in the Great Lakes, or at the conclusion of their careers, and I know that we also have a few veterans in the audience. Communities where we live become a blended community whose values reflect the great pride, passion, and dedication of the United States Coast Guard. So thank you, citizens of Sturgeon Bay and the entire state of Wisconsin, for supporting us as we proudly execute our missions to serve you. And Mr. Desch, thank you for your Coast Guard service, continued service here as the Door County Maritime Museum Director, and taking care of all of us coasties. You were instrumental in Coast Guard City and for being a great friend to the Coast Guard. Thank you for continuing to tell the Coast Guard story. So on a personal note, thank you so much for a warm welcome home and for honoring us here today. Semper Paratus.